Hello, 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 dreamers. Perla here. As always, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and do so. We would love to have you. So this is going to be the Monday's love message extended. Okay. So let's go ahead and we're going to start off with card number one. We have the date. Some of you are a little hesitant. Maybe you're wondering, hey, is this the right person? Am I feeling this? Like, are these vibes correct? Some of you are wondering whether to get out there and date. For those of you that are already dating or already in the scene, I feel that there is somebody in particular that has caught your eye or your attention. So let's go ahead and let's see how this evolves for those of you that are dating or getting into the dating scene. Okay, so we have the Five of Coins in the reverse, the Seven of Cups in the reverse, and then the Justice card. And again, guys, I read these intuitively, so just kind of be aware of that. This is definitely coming after some type of time of isolation. I feel that whatever your last relationship was brought a lot of pain and a lot of self-worth issues or self-esteem issues. Let's put it this way. After your last relationship, you had a hard time finding yourself lovable or attractive. Let's just put it that way. And you told yourself that you were going to spend some time healing and releasing this. Now, what I do love about this is that you have done the work that you could do by yourself. Let's just put it that way. You've addressed the triggers, you have addressed the things, the baggage that you normally bring into relationship from past relationships. And for that, a round of applause, right? When you're able to self-reflect on who you really are and how it is that you really show up to places. There is here a sense of being asked to relinquish the control of how you think that like this relationship or this connection is going to unfold. And what I mean by that is some of you are you need to be aware, you need to be careful that you're not considering everything a red flag is what I'm picking up. There may still be some underlying triggers of certain things, and you have to be able to have the discernment to whether this is actually like a red flag or is this is a trigger for you yourself. So a very simple example, guys, let's say if you are somebody that needs like constant reassurance, right? And you connect with somebody that is very direct, but they don't cuddle you in the way of like they're not gonna ask you 100 times whether you are okay or not. Like they'll ask you once, like, "Hey, is everything okay?" And if you say yes, they're taking that as face value. They're taking that you saying yes is you being honest and transparent with them because that is who they are. Now, if you're coming from an unhealed place, somebody asking you once, "Hey, are you okay?" and you saying yes, you may consider that a red flag because then now you're like, "Oh, well, why aren't they asking me again? Why aren't they trying to figure out why I'm upset, this and this and that?" Hey, my love, let's get off that freaking high horse and let's be honest. You just said that you were okay, right? So, what I'm trying to say here is that any games that you had played in the past or that other people have played with you in the past needs to stay exactly there in the past. Do not bring that energy or do not bring that baggage into the new. And this is where I'm talking about, like, where a lot of you, as you're dating and as you're putting yourself back out there into the space, you're realizing the baggage that you bring in from past relationships. And during this time that you're starting to date again, during this time that you're starting to open yourself up to relationships, you're realizing what is a trigger from unhealed wounds or what is a trigger from patterns of the past and what is an actual red flag. Does that make sense? Whoever it is that you're meeting, whether they're male or female, this person is very direct. This person is not playing games. They're not going to try to figure you out in the sense of like, if you're into mind games, if you're into games, this is not the person to do this with. This person knows exactly what they want. This person knows exactly what it is that they're willing to give into and what it is that they're not. So again, there may be some triggers here that are going to surface on your end if you're not coming into this space 100% clear with yourself as to what those triggers are. And I don't see I don't see this person being direct, or I don't see this person's ability to communicate as a red flag, to be honest with you. A lot of the times when you've been in relationships where you've been hurt or where you've been mistreated, sometimes there seems to be a blurred line between actual red flags and between our actual triggers. And that is something that you have to have the discernment as you're moving into the space of dating. Alrighty? Alrighty, guys. For those of you that chose card number two, you have the coffin. There is some type of relationship that ended. This is done and over with. You are feeling some type of liberation. Now, as I am saying that, for some of you, this relationship ended maybe like about 3 to 6 months ago. Physically, it ended 3 to 6 months ago. And but there were things within this connection that you still felt that you needed closure in, or that you needed some type of closure to come through. And I feel that that is the aspect of this ending that is coming through. And there is this space where you're finally feeling like you're liberated from this connection. You're finally feeling like you can move forward and you can actually start doing the work that is needed to finally heal from this completely. Now, um, give me a second, guys. This person that you were dealing with, you may end up getting like either a I'm just like, as I'm talking, and like all these wands are coming out. And I just laugh. And again, guys, these are just intuitively what I'm picking up and the way that the cards come out. For some of you, you're getting a call, you're getting some type of a communication with somebody from your past, somebody that you broke up with a minimum like 3 to 6 months ago, right? And this person is apologizing either for the way, not either, they're apologizing for the way that they showed up in the connection with you. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. For those of you that are still stuck on this person, do not take this call as them wanting you back, because that's not what it is. Somebody here, this person is also trying to move on, or this person is also trying to heal themselves. So they're trying to make amends with their past. And there is a part of them that is not allowing them to move forward or to engage in other relationships, because spirit keeps reminding them, their spirit keeps reminding them of how they did you wrong. So closure is definitely coming. So you are going to receive some type of apology from this person. This apology at the moment that is given is very sincere. Again, I am inviting you not to think that this apology is coming with some type of offer, because it is not. It is something that a part of you needs in order to let go of this. A part of you needs in order to move forward. Your focus, your main energy, your main focus is going to be shifted into this space of healing. And that is only going to happen when you feel the liberation of this. So you know how some people say like cutting the cord and things like that. Like even though you haven't been with this person for like 3 to 6 months, you feel very much still like tethered to them through like a cord, right? You feel tethered to them, and that cord is finally being broken after some type of apology is coming through. So be ready for this, be excited for this, because again, there is a lot that is going to transpire within like the next week or two for you after the liberation of this connection is released. After that liberation happens, it is almost kind of like you're starting to see clearly as to how it is that you're going to move forward, or what it is that you are actually looking for within romantic connections. So this is a great space of emotional growth for you that is going to set the tone for your next relationship. Does that make sense? Alrighty. So for those of you that chose card number three, it's my least favorite card, I'm not gonna lie, of this spread. We have the stabbed in the back, and we have the heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking, attack. And there is a sense here, again, something is ending over a heartbreak, or maybe you're being invited to end something that is causing you heartbreak. I think that's the one that we're going at. Some of you are not letting go. You're fighting for something that has ended a long time ago. Here we have the King of Swords, the King of Cups in the reverse, and we have the Two of Coins. We have the Empress in the reverse, the Magician, and the Five of Swords all in the reverse. There is a sense here that there is a connection here that you already know that this is not fixable. This is not going to get any better. This is not going anywhere. You're refusing to let go of something. Now, as I'm saying that, and I get it. If you have kids with this person, if you have pets, if you share property, if you share whatever it is, you've created a life with somebody. And And for some of you, you're having a hard time or a difficult time accepting the fact that something is over, and accepting the fact that you need to move away, or you need to move you need to move away from this connection. There's no question about it. Now, when I say that, it is really up to you how you do that, and it's really up to you when you do that. But for those of you that are looking or are wanting some type of reconciliation within this connection, I don't see it happening. And if it does happen, it is going to be something that is going to be short lived. You're the only one fighting to keep this going. And I know that it's difficult to understand or it's difficult to accept, but it is the truth. This person that you're dealing with, whenever they feel that you're going to pull away, they may break down crying, they may excessively apologize. But to be honest with you, this is all a manipulative tactic. There's nothing here sincere. This person likes what it is that you bring, the value that you bring into their life, whether it is that you are either financially providing for them, or you're the one taking care of the home, taking care of the kids. There's something here that they you are what they need, not what they want. You are what they need, not what they want. And the reason why they continue to stab you in the back is because they are continuously going after what it is that they want. Now, this is regardless whether you're male or female. This person, if they're not physically cheating, they are emotionally cheating. They reach out to people that they want, people that they want. You are the person that they need because you help keep the balance in the household, or you help keep the balance in some type of way. And for some of you, you have been conditioned, or you have been okay with being somebody's need and not necessarily somebody's want. And there is a dynamic here that when people are in relationship with what they need versus what they want, they show up differently. And you shouldn't be settling for someone's just need. The person that you're with should desire you. The person that you are with should want to be in a relationship with you, should want to be a friend to you, should want to be around you, should want to show you off, should want to spend time with you, not necessarily need to spend time with you. Do you understand what I mean? And that is going to be, and again, because of the dynamic of like kids or whatever it is, a life built together, somebody here is having a hard time accepting that and letting this go. Alrighty. Alrighty, guys. Well, that is all that I have. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Bye bye.